Alright. Pretty sure that works. Pretty sure everything else is working. How's this? Probably fine. Alright. Sure, whatever. Alright. Okay. Back at it again. Hair's doing some weird stuff today, but we're gonna let it be. It's not like you can see it on here anyway. Alright, let's get that intro music going, shall we? Welcome back, adventurers, creatures, pirates, bandits, anything from the spectrum, and of course dragons, because they're in their own class. Good to see everybody. We got a special one here today, and by special I mean I didn't test this. Just going straight off the cuff here. I'm supposed to test it, but I'm just not feeling it, you know? I'm just gonna assume that everything works perfectly. I guarantee you it won't. And it's a very odd adventure I got going today, so who absolutely knows if any of this is going to even slightly resemble an adventure, or a quest for that matter. Anyway, just as a recap, for anybody who wants to know, welcome to the Ragnar Show. It's your boy, the host, Ragnar the Barbarian. This is a AI-guided adventure through the world of Eldoria. Right now we are on the Jasper Sea. Last episode, we did our final quest in the Pirate Cove. We were an actor on the big stage. It was amazing. I put a lot of oomph and acting potential into that entire escapade. And honestly, I think that's going to feed my highlight reel for a while, so no need to be funny today. Today is only going to be about arguing with the AI, because we assume that we're going to be arguing with it. 100% it's not going to work, but, you know, we endeavor. And as I've always said, bad boys don't give up. So here we are. We have just set sail on board the Sovereign Reprisal, aptly named because it is under the captainage, I don't know if that's a word, of Captain Haley Blacktide. Right here. Take a bow. She can't. That's a JPEG. PNG, actually. She is... Well, she's in a bit of a weird situation. She happened to pick up a couple of stragglers. I wonder if they're anywhere to be found. There they are. The Royal Children. Not entirely sure what the story is there. We're going to try and flesh that out today, but who knows if it's ever going to work. For now, we're just on the high seas. So, we're going to see what kind of escapades we can get up to today. And for that to happen, I'm going to go ahead and switch the ambiance to something a bit more becoming of an adventure. By that I mean a song literally named Adventure by Alexander Nakaarada. That's my Caucasian pronunciation coming out. That's 100% not how you say that. I apologize. Alright, so let's go ahead and while we're here, let's just give just a small recap. We just took off from Pirate Cove, and we know all of the quests and whatnot that went on there. So let's just get just a small recap of everything that we've been through here on the Ragnar show. If you could, take it away, GB. And GB is short, or I suppose the bastardization of GPT. GPT-4, specifically. It's not going to work the first time, unless it is. It's not. So let's just...
In Pirate Cove, you experienced a vibrant and chaotic sanctuary rich with the history of piracy, marked by betrayals, treasures, and power struggles.
Very true.
The location is known for its rugged terrain, bustling harbor, and intricate balance of power among different factions. You navigated through diverse and dynamic settings such as the legendary ship Sovereign Reprisal, the infamous Siren's Call Tavern, and the shadowy bandit outposts, each offering unique adventures and characters.
Wow.
You encountered a mix of notorious pirates, mysterious characters, and intriguing quests that intertwined with the Cove's lore and your personal journey.
Okay. If you could do me a favor, be a little bit more specific on the quests. Don't actually give me the name of the quest. Maybe just like a synopsis of one or two. That'd be great. See if we can't get it stretching its legs real quick, because we are going to be putting it through some exercise today, because, again, I didn't test this adventure, so...
At Pirate Cove, you delved into significant endeavors.
Okay.
One involved navigating mysteries on a pirate ship, leading to alliances and sea battles.
Nope, that's not true.
Another task focused on ensuring the safety of a ship within a notorious bay,
Nope.
dealing with local threats and politics.
Yes.
Additionally, you explored the complexities of local bandits tied to unusual gambling habits,
Yes,
impacting
correct.
the Cove's dynamics and leading to unexpected resolutions and alliances.
Whatever, close enough. Let's move on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna give this one shot. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I, Ragnar the Barbarian, now on board the Sovereign Reprisal once again, set sail from Pirate Cove, as we've just completed most of the quests there. I think it would be a good time to maybe have some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's been a long journey from to and fro of all of the wacky characters in Pirate Cove. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of rest. Perhaps a dream. Who knows? Perhaps a quest in the future or right now, but a quest nonetheless. Let's see if it does anything. Please. I have no hope at the moment. I have zero hope that it's going to work, but we're gonna try it out.
As you, Ragnar the Barbarian, succumb to the pull of slumber aboard the Sovereign Reprisal, the rhythm of the waves lulls your senses, and you drift into a profound sleep.
Okay.
The world around you fades, and
Alright, back up. Let's do this one step at a time, alright? Don't just... I'm falling asleep right now. We're gonna do one thing at a time. Alright, just let's do the first thing, and we're gonna do it like a story, as we've been doing, as you've been trained. We've done this before, I swear. And that's mostly what this is gonna be, just me arguing with this AI. You'd think after the months I've been doing this...
As the world around you dims, Ragnar, and the gentle rocking of the Sovereign Reprisal cradles you into slumber, you find yourself drifting into a deep and vivid dream. The creaking of the ship fades into silence, replaced by the familiar yet oppressive setting of a merchant ship, vastly different from the pirate vessel you know. You stand in the cramped, confined space that marks the beginning of a significant journey, not across the sea, but through the turbulent waters of Captain Haley Blacktide's past.
Cool. Okay.
This is a world shaped by the heavy expectations of a merchant's life, each detail a chain binding a young spirit yearning for freedom.
Okay.
Around you, manifestations of familial expectations patrol the deck, spectral figures enforcing the rigid order of life Haley once knew.
I'm not sure.
The air is thick with the scent of spices and timber, the cargo of mundane voyages, but beneath it lies a hidden layer of discontent and stifled dreams.
Okay, yeah.
Your task here, though you might not fully understand it.
Okay, right, I don't understand it. But let me recap real quick. I'm in a dream. I'm starting a dream. I'm on a merchant ship, correct? And I know it's Captain Haley Blacktide's. I know it's her dream for sure. What I can see on deck is a large man. Looks to be a bit of a father, and the other person is a bit of a younger person. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. You know, I swear maybe after 1 or 2 times of me testing things, it starts to make a lot more sense, but it's gonna search the knowledge. That doesn't mess anything up.
In your dream aboard the merchant ship, you indeed find yourself observing a scene between a large, authoritative man and a younger person. The atmosphere is heavy, filled with the unspoken burdens of expectation and duty.
Okay, alright, it's not getting anything. Alright, I'm just gonna walk up to the dude. I'm just gonna walk up to the man. There's clearly a father here. I'm gonna walk up and be like, what's up? It's your boy, Ragnar. Where am I? I was sleeping the last time I checked. I assume this is a dream. How's it going? What's the deal here? See if we can't wrestle some facts out of this right quick.
As you stride confidently across the creaking deck toward the imposing figure of the man, his stern gaze momentarily flickers towards you, an intruder in this deeply personal memory.
What?
His expression,
I forgot.
Carved from years at sea, soft and slightly in confusion, not recognizing you from his world or time. What's the deal here?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
ask, breaking the silence that hangs heavy between the past and your presence.
What's up?
The man, embodying the authority and discipline of Captain Marcus Blacktide, studies you for a moment.
This is very epic for some reason.
This is the life of the sea, lad. A life of order, discipline, and trade. The sea gives and the sea takes, but always under the watchful eye of those willing to brave her waves. He responds, his voice carrying the weight of the ocean's depths.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Ragnar, you say? A name unfamiliar to these decks.
I'm definitely paying attention.
You stand upon the merchant's vigil, a vessel of trade and prosperity.
Okay, it's almost
He continues, his eyes returning to the young Haley, who stands quietly by, observing the exchange with a mixture of curiosity and defiance.
Whoops. Is that right?
You are in a realm of memories and choices, a reflection of paths taken and those left untrodden.
Immediately broke. Oh, it's
Speak,
not broken.
outsider, for your presence here is as curious as it is bold. He declares, opening the floor to your questions, your insights, and perhaps your influence on this captured moment in time.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, something did break, but it was something in the physical. All right, here we go. Sir, madame, how's it banging? Also, can you shorten these responses, and if you also could, stop saying things for me, please? Anyway, I shall respond to the sir. I have no idea. Also, I kind of forgot what you said, to be entirely honest. You're in the realm of memories, for sure. Definitely. What's the deal? Seems like there's a lot of expectations going down for the young Haley here. Pretty sure that's not cool. I'm not a parent myself, but if I were ever to be a merchant and the crushing weight of all of that responsibilities, I would definitely not thrust that onto, a kid. I'm not here to tell you how to do your stuff, but I have seen, how she grows up, and I don't think you would like it. But I mean, again, that's another assumption. Do you know what pirates are? I'm assuming he's not going to deduce what I'm saying.
As you confront the figure of Captain Marcus Blacktide with your characteristic blend of boldness and confusion, He turns to you, his expression a mix of surprise and contemplation. His eyes, so similar to Haley's yet burdened with years of command, scrutinize you, trying to place this unexpected visitor in his meticulously ordered world.
Okay, what?
I am aware of pirates, lad, he responds, his voice carrying the weight of the sea. They represent chaos, freedom, perhaps too much freedom. And what you say holds truth. The path of my daughter, her future, is a concern deeply etched within my thoughts.
Okay, well,
he pauses, considering your words, the concept of expectations, and the notion of parental pressure. I sought to prepare her for a life of stability, not to shackle her spirit. If what you say is from a place of foresight, then maybe there's wisdom in heeding the words of an unexpected guide. The air between you shifts slightly, as if his acknowledgement of your point has loosened a knot in the fabric of this memory.
Oh, cool, okay.
Tell me, stranger, he continues, if not the life of a merchant, then what? What freedom lies beyond that you claim she seeks? His question, while skeptical, shows a sliver of openness, a father's concealed fear of having charted the wrong course for his child.
Well, I wouldn't put too much thought into it. I have parents myself. I actually come from a place called Roderick Village. I grew up, it's pretty quaint, it's a nice place. I had a very loving mother, very loving father. I was very emotional growing up. That's part of the fight of being a barbarian, but they really stuck in there. Not saying that you're not sticking in there, because, again, we have different circumstances here, but, as far as I know, and I know Haley in the future, she's decided, in kind of a, bit of a righteous kind of way to point a saber at anybody that kind of resembles you, She robs mostly merchant ships. She's a pirate, is what I'm trying to say. I know this might be a little, 1, confusing, and 2, I'm also confused. And 3, she's also here, by the way. I'll turn to her and I'll be like, what's up? Good to meet you again, Captain. Then I'll turn back to him and I'll be like, what's up? We were just talking. Well, I don't know where she's going. I don't know what the deal is there, to be honest. I would assume it has to do with getting some treasure, some booty, some would say. Are you big on money? Perhaps that necessity and that need for validation through currency is what kind of brought her to pointing a saber at the people that are more or less like you in an attempt to garner some respect for you specifically. Have you thought about this? I don't know why I'm turning into a therapist for this dream version of some pirate captain's father, but we're gonna dig. We're gonna dig a little bit, shall we? I'm interested to see how it responds to that paragraph of text. I'm assuming it's going to break. No, we're good.
As you turn to address Captain Marcus Blacktide with your observations and reflections, he listens intently, his stern visage softening slightly with your words. The revelation of Haley's future as a pirate, a life so starkly different from the one he envisioned for her, seems to weigh heavily upon him. I have my
glasses on.
Yet there's a part of him, perhaps previously unacknowledged, that understands the inevitability of her chosen path. You speak of freedom. he finally says, the words heavy with a mixture of regret and realization.
I don't know, honestly.
Perhaps I've been too rigid, more anchored than sail in her life.
Well.
As you glance over to young Haley, you notice her observing the exchange, a mix of curiosity and defiance in her eyes.
Haley, Black Tide. Haley.
It's clear she is still forming her path, caught between the world her father represents and the one she dreams of, a world you know she will one day conquer.
I love the boots, by
Marcus
the way.
nods slowly, a silent acknowledgement of the truths laid bare by your words.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to loosen the reins, he admits,
Maybe.
to let her navigate her own course. In this moment, you've not only illuminated the repercussions of his stringent expectations but also sown the seeds of change within this memory, affecting the very fabric of Haley's past and perhaps easing the chains that bind her spirit.
Wow.
The interaction doesn't conclude with grandiose revelations or dramatic shifts, but with quiet acknowledgement and an introspective look shared between father and daughter. As the dream's landscape begins to subtly shift, reflecting the internal changes of its characters, you realize that your presence here has facilitated a small yet significant adjustment in the course of Haley's history. With that realization, the dream begins to wane, the merchant ship fading as you're gently pulled back toward consciousness, leaving behind a slightly altered memory, a father's newfound understanding, and a young girl's burgeoning sense of self. The journey through this dream may be ending, but the ripples of change you've initiated here whisper of Haley's strengthened resolve and altered fate.
Wow. Okay, well I guess that was it. I wake up in the storage hold, I suppose. That was weird. I guess I'll go up to deck and see what the rest of the pirates are doing, and just I guess I'll glance at Captain and see if she's acting any differently from afar, I suppose. See if that does anything. Is it going to break now? Who knows? It is not. Fantastic.
Awakening from the strange and vivid dream, you find yourself in the somewhat less opulent but familiar surroundings of the storage hold of the Sovereign Reprisal.
Correct.
Shaking off the remnants of sleep, you decide to ascend to the deck, curious about the day's proceedings and perhaps seeking some fresh air to clear your head from the surreal experiences of your dream.
Yeah, that was mad weird.
As you emerge onto the deck, the salty sea breeze greets you, carrying with it the sounds of a bustling pirate crew. The pirates, each engrossed in their duties, exhibit a blend of focus and freedom, embodying the spirit of the high seas. Their camaraderie is unmistakable, laughter and shouts intertwining with the creaking of the ship and the slap of waves against the hull.
The slap of
Your
waves.
gaze eventually finds Captain Haley Blacktide. She stands at the helm, her imposing figure silhouetted against the vast ocean, commanding and free.
Okay, how's she doing?
Her eyes, reminiscent of the turbulent seas she navigates, scan the horizon with an air of undiminished resolve. Yet there seems to be a subtle shift in her demeanor, a slight relaxation in her posture, perhaps, or a more contemplative gaze, as if the weight of unseen chains has lessened. Though it's hard to pin down, something about her seems different, more at peace or perhaps more accepting. It's as if the echoes of a distant dream, one shared yet personal, have reached through the veils of sleep and time, altering her in ways not immediately apparent but deeply felt.
Okay, cool.
Observing her from afar, you...
I think I got it. Alright. I guess I'll walk up to Haley and I'll be like, "What's up, girl? How's it banging? Had a weird dream. You were in it. It's not that kind of dream. But I just wanted to say, good to see you again, and I respect you, alright? I got that right here in my heart, just for you, alright? I do notice, however, that time has passed. How long have I been sleeping? I've been out for months. for eons. Thank you for the follow, Christmas tree emoji. Fantastic username. Rolls off the tip of the tongue.
As you approach Captain Haley Blacktide with a mix of familiarity and respect, she turns to face you, her expression unreadable yet commanding as always. Despite your unconventional greeting, there's a flicker of amusement in her eyes, a subtle softening that might have been absent before.
Why does everybody... Okay.
"What's up, Ragnar?"
What up?
She responds, maintaining her authoritative tone but with an undercurrent of camaraderie.
Okay, alright.
"You've been out for a couple of hours."
Nice. It was
Dreams can be strange companions at sea. But remember, here on the Sovereign Reprisal, reality often outstrips the fancies of sleep. She pauses, studying you for a moment as if assessing the depth of your words and the sincerity of your respect. "I appreciate the sentiment," she continues, her voice steady.
Right.
"Loyalty and respect are the pillars upon which this cruise stands."
Yeah, as you do.
As for time, you've missed the morning chores, but nothing that can't be made up.
Oh, sick.
Her gaze then shifts back to the vast sea ahead, a silent testament to her ever-present dedication to her ship and crew.
You gotta stop.
"We're on course and making good time," she adds, returning to her duties but leaving the space open for you to join the crew's activities or speak further.
Okay, yeah, well...
It's clear that while the dream's effects might not overtly change her tough...
Well... Okay, well, clearly, and this is just me, I don't think anything changed. I think I literally just had a weird dream, some wires got crossed, some magic happened, and I didn't really affect anything inside of her mind, but I did learn a little bit more about my captain, which is nice. Also, I've only been out for a few hours. Where I come from, that only means 3 hours, and I need 8 for my beauty sleep. So, I'm gonna bid the crew adieu, and I guess I'll knock over a mop on my way out. I kick it under like a railing or something just to make sure that I don't see it, or everybody knows that I don't see it. And then I'm gonna go down below and I'm gonna grab another nap. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have another dream, and it's going to be another Captain Haley Blacktide meeting. Dream with a meaning. So let's do that, shall we? Yeah, so we're on the Sovereign Reprisal. Also, thank you for jumping in. We're on the Sovereign Reprisal, just got out of Pirate Cove. We are on our way to the final destination for transporting some royal children across the sea. I'm having some dream adventures at the moment. I'm hopping inside of her head every time I go to sleep, apparently. So that's what we're into.
As you return to the realm of sleep, the familiar hold of the Sovereign Reprisal gives way to the tumultuous environment of the stormy seas.
Wow, okay, straight into it.
This time, your dream plunges you into the second significant memory from Captain Haley Blacktide's past, embodying her pivotal decision to abandon her familial obligations and embrace the untamed freedom of the sea.
Go right ahead, brother.
The scene around you roars with the fury of the storm, waves towering like giants, each crash a testament to Haley's internal strife.
Say that word a lot.
The tempest outside mirrors the turmoil within, a battle between duty and desire, tradition and independence. Your objective in this dream is clear yet daunting.
Okay, I don't really need the 411. I think I can figure it out. So I'm just sitting, I'm standing on a sea. I'm standing on the sea right now. There's no ship. It's literally, I'm in the sea, and there's a storm all around me. I guess I'll ask generally around me, what's up? What's happening? How's it going? I need my mystical bottle. My invisible mystical bottle. Alright, we're good. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll have to find the eye of the storm. I'll ask about that next. Jeez. Alright. The dream's vast expanse.
In the dream's vast expanse, you find yourself amidst dark, swirling waters under stormy skies, lightning casting massive waves into stark relief. This tempestuous scene is a direct reflection of Captain Haley Blacktide's inner turmoil, illustrating her fears and doubts regarding the monumental decision to leave her old life behind.
Oh, okay.
It's a manifestation of her struggle, set against the tumultuous backdrop of the sea's fury.
Sure.
Around you, the personifications of Haley's deepest anxieties emerge as doubtful specters, challenging not only her resolve but now yours, as you stand in this shared dreamscape.
That is a scary specter.
The air is filled with the whispered criticisms and harsh judgments of memory echoes, fleeting images of Haley's family that add to the chaotic atmosphere, criticizing her choices and reinforcing the weight of expectations she's fought to escape. In the midst of this chaos, there is a calm center, representing the potential for realization and clarity amidst doubt and fear.
Okay. No, I got it. No, that's all meta stuff. Alright. So let's shorten these responses, first of all. Secondly, I'm gonna take a look around first, just like a 1-2. See if I can't see the eye of the storm anywhere. And then after that, I'm gonna walk up to the specter with hips for days and a skeleton face. I'm like, what's up? How's it going? What are you a manifestation of? Anything specific? Do you come here often? Internal server error. Alright, well, that was a wonderful response. Thank you, Spectre of Doubt. Let's try that one more time. Alright. Oh, so you don't have to search the... Oh, we're good. Okay, sure.
In this tempestuous dreamscape, as you stand amidst the stormy seas without a ship beneath you, your voice carries into the howling wind, a beacon of consciousness in the chaos of the storm. The elements themselves seem to pause, acknowledging your presence.
Okay, stop it. We're just gonna cheat. Love to cheat. Always gets the game working. And it has to search. Okay. Well, for those of you just joining, we are in the dreams of the captain of the Sovereign Reprisal, the pirate ship I am aboard. And this is a weird one.
In the dream's tempestuous setting of the stormy seas, as you look around, there's no physical ship, only the metaphorical representation of Haley's decision to break away from her past life. The real enemies here are not specters with definable forms, but rather the gales of doubt.
No, that's not true. It's not true at all. I remember you said this. There are specters everywhere, and one of the specters is a woman, and she's got a skeleton face, and I'm trying to talk to her. You don't have to search the knowledge. Just, I know what I'm looking at. Sometimes you gotta be firm with it, you know? Sometimes you gotta really...
Facing the spectral figure with a skeleton face amidst the swirling chaos of the dream's storm, you approach with a bold curiosity that seems out of place in this tumultuous environment.
I don't know why curiosity...
What's up? You say, standing before the specter, the embodiment of the storm's ferocity and perhaps a fragment of Haley's inner turmoil.
Okay.
How's it going?
Exactly.
Are you a manifestation of something specific? Do you come here often? The specter, a chilling yet mesmerizing vision, turns its hollow gaze upon you. Though it may represent the gales of doubt or the monstrous waves of guilt Haley faced, in this moment, it's engaging with you, Ragnar, a part of this vivid dream landscape. Awaiting its response, you stand firm, ready to confront...
Yeah, I am. I am standing firm. I'm waiting. What's it gonna say to me? Whenever you're ready. You don't have to search the knowledge. Just tell me some stuff, you know? Come on.
The specter, embodying the swirling doubts and fears of the storm, fixes its skeletal gaze upon you.
Okay.
And in a voice that seems to echo the howling wind around you, it speaks.
Right.
I am the doubt that clings to your heart, the fear that grips your mind in the dead of night.
Gotcha.
I am the what-ifs and the never-weres, the echoes of choices not made and paths not taken. Despite
heavy.
its foreboding appearance and the chilling resonance of its voice, there's a clarity in its words that cuts through the storm's chaos.
Right.
This specter, this manifestation, represents the universal fears and doubts that all souls, including Haley's, must face on their journey.
Oh, right.
Do you confront or flee? The specter asks, a challenge posed not just to Haley, but to you, Ragnar.
Oh, I'm representing. Oh,
Here,
okay.
in the tempest of the soul, what truth do you seek, and what strength do you wield against the gales of uncertainty?
Okay. Miss Skeleton Gale's Gust conceptual framework and analogous to some type of revelation. I'm kind of just here on sabbatical. I'm kind of just chilling, you know? I'm passing through. But I understand the situation. I get the whole, things are doubtful. It is my understanding in this scenario, and by scenario I mean where you live in this doubtful respite from the real world. You're kind of what Haley is experiencing when she's leaving her life on board of her father's merchant vessel to then venture out and become an adventurer. Something like I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm also kind of assuming you may be, in large part, perhaps a source of the storm. Would you or would you not agree? Also, I love the eyes. They're piercing and deep as the Mariana Trench. And I know you don't know what that is because we're in Eldoria, but I think you can get the reference. I'm also assuming probably the source of the storm here. I'm gonna have to reason my way out of here. Or fight it. And I could fight it. I don't think I'd win, but I could fight it. I could fight it. I could beat it up. This is really heavy. I get my
Standing
scabbard
amidst
for
the
this.
storm, you address the specter, a manifestation of doubt and fear. Despite the chaos surrounding you, you maintain a demeanor of casual curiosity and openness.
I don't know why it's talking.
Hey
to me.
there, you start, attempting to pierce the tempest with your presence and words.
Correct.
I'm kind of just passing through, you know?
That's right.
But I get it, this whole scenario.
Yeah. Why
It's
is
about
it,
transitions, right? Leaving behind what's known for the unknown.
Why is it talking for me?
It's about Haley, and I guess.
Okay, stop talking for me. Stop talking for me. Just have it respond. I'm sorry, it's she, madame. I don't know why it does that. I just gotta, you really just gotta slap it a couple times, that's all. Exactly. I'm pretty sure I'm making some headway on whatever she's cooking. And, not to be vulgar, but we are in the sea. So I would imagine it's not dry. This thing is heavy to hold on to. Go back into the scabbard, please. I beg of you.
The specter, embodying the tumultuous emotions and doubts within the storm, gazes at you with deep, hollow eyes.
What up?
It remains silent for a moment, as
Okay.
if contemplating the vastness of its existence and the purpose it serves within this dreamscape.
Right.
Finally, it responds, its voice a haunting echo amid the storm's fury. I am the reflection of uncertainty, the shadow of choices unmade. I dwell in the heart of all who fear the unknown, who stand at the crossroads of life's tempests. It pauses, its gaze never wavering from yours. I am here as often as doubt clouds judgment, as often as fear overshadows courage.
Got it.
I am the storm and the calm, the peril and the promise. In confronting me, you confront the essence of your own fears and the fears of Haley Blacktide.
So
The specter then takes a step back, merging with the swirling winds and rain, becoming one with the storm once more, leaving you to ponder its words and the role it plays in this dreamscape of doubt and decision.
Oh, it just left? Just left me on red? Brother. Alright. Good lord. You know, there could be a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm pretty sure at least one of these conceptual frameworks here does have a man, but I have yet to find them. Also, I've yet to find out what is truly going on and how to get out. No, I think she was just tired, manifesting, you know, doubt and whatnot. I'm sure it wasn't my my riz. All right, so I guess I'll find something else to do. I guess since she's just disappeared into the storm. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyes on the eye of the storm, and I'm just gonna walk that way, shall we? See what I can't find. I'm assuming it's gonna be another specter, because there's two specters here. One of them is large and very muscly, also kind of a ghosty looking thing. But yeah, let's go there. I'm assuming this one's going to be that last one was self-doubt or something? Yeah, self-doubt. I don't know what this one's gonna be. Some kind of yin-yang. Who knows? I forgot.
Redirecting your focus from the vanished specter, you set your eyes on the eye of the storm, the center where calm should reign amid chaos. With determined steps, you move forward, the storm's intensity lessening as you approach its heart. The surreal landscape shifts with your every step, the furious elements gradually bowing to a silent command.
Yeah.
Within this calm at the storm's heart, you encounter another specter, this one vastly different from the first.
Yeah, gotcha.
Towering, muscular, and ghostly, this new figure stands as a stark contrast to the chaos around you. It seems to be another manifestation of Haley's subconscious, perhaps representing the strength and resolve required to make and stand by difficult decisions.
Okay.
This second specter, while imposing, does not exude malice but rather a silent challenge. It represents the physical embodiment of Haley's resolve and the daunting task she faced in forging her new identity away from the safety of her known world.
Okay.
As you stand before it, the storm's rage a mere echo behind you, you realize this encounter is about confronting and embracing the strength within, acknowledging the power of self-determination, and the essential courage to face one's fears head-on.
Okay.
The specter awaits your approach, a silent sentinel in the heart of the storm, ready to reveal deeper truths about the journey of transformation that Haley, and now you, must undertake.
Okay, that last one I didn't have much of a transformation, but let's talk to this one. So, from what I gather, I'm going to walk up to this specter, and I'm going to give him the finger guns and be like, "What's good?" I am under the impression here that you are the, I guess you're the representation of commitment, perhaps? Commitment and forging your own way. Perhaps overcoming some type of fear and whatnot. Also, my friend over here does bring up a good point. Are you holding off this entire storm by yourself? Is that you? Are you good? Are you alright? I'm not sure why it keeps searching its knowledge. Pretty sure. It doesn't have any information. about this. I mean, I don't know. Well, I'll stop doing it.
As you approach the second specter, the embodiment of strength and resolve amidst the storm, you give it the casual finger guns, trying to lighten the mood in the heart of the tempest.
Oh my god. Stop talking for me. Just have it talk to me. I don't know why you're doing it like this. Have it talk back to me. You don't have to repeat what I say, alright? You can cut that part. I don't know how many times this is in the instructions. It's in there at least twice. On the front and the back, just in case it's front loading or back loading. Stop searching the knowledge. Oh man. I'm gonna turn that off.
As you approach the towering, muscular specter, it examines you with a gaze that, despite its ghostly form, carries the weight of unspoken wisdom and resilience. The storm seems to hold its breath as you stand before this manifestation of strength and determination. The specter then addresses you, its voice resonant yet ethereal, cutting through the surrounding chaos of the storm with surprising clarity. I am the embodiment of resolve in the face of adversity.
Gotcha.
It declares.
I deduced
the
that.
Strength to stand firm, to push forward despite the howling doubts and fears that seek to drag you into the depths.
Well, okay.
It pauses, allowing its words to sink in amid the temporary calm of the storm's eye. The storm you see is not of my making but of my mastering. It is the tempest of the soul, faced by all who dare to dream, to defy, to change their fate.
Okay.
As for you, traveler, you are here not just as an observer but as a participant in the forging of your own destiny. The specter's presence is a testament to the power within.
Stop doing that. Stop saying testament. It's really annoying. So yeah, it's just... Okay, first of all, don't search your knowledge anymore, alright? Secondly, so what do you think? You think Haley, Captain Blacktide, is overcoming her self-doubts? Because, you know, I've seen her in action, and she's a pretty good pirate captain, and she seems to have a pretty tight order over all of her subordinates and whatnot. I am assuming she's doing pretty well, but since I'm visiting this here dream, and this storm is a-raging pretty bad, except for right here. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job pushing the storm away, or whatever it is that you're into. How's she doing? You know, how's my captain? How's my gal? You know, that's my number one.
The specter, symbolizing Haley's strength and determination, seems to contemplate your question, understanding its depth. After a moment, it responds with a grave yet hopeful tone. Captain Blacktide has faced many storms, both external and within. Her resolve has been forged in the heart of adversity, shaped by the very doubts and fears that this tempest represents. It continues, she stands strong not because she is without doubt, but because she confronts it, battles it with every fiber of her being. Her command over her crew and her ship is not merely a display of authority, but a testament to her overcoming her own inner turmoil.
Gotcha.
The specter's words hold a note of respect and a hint of pride. She does well, traveler. But the journey of self-discovery and overcoming doubt is an ongoing battle. Your captain, your gal, as you say, is a true leader, shaped by her experiences, her victories, and her willingness to face her fears. As the specter speaks, you realize that Haley's journey mirrors those of all who dare to change, to challenge the status quo, to embrace their destiny with courage and determination. It's clear that while Haley may still face challenges, her strength and leadership are undoubted, a beacon for her crew and for you in this storm and beyond.
I don't know if I die in the dream, I die in real life though. So, and specters, and especially specters that are like pretty broad concepts, tend to be pretty strong. And I know I put the stats in here on this game, and I'm pretty sure it's a bit over my level cap. But maybe we'll try that in another run, perhaps. Maybe I'd have to put that level in. But since we're here. So the last specter that I talked to just kind of disappeared after being extremely cryptic for no reason. Since you're saying that Captain Haley's doing fine, this is more of like an update, I would assume. Some type of like a hello and a goodbye type thing. I would assume if you disappear, the eye of the storm is also going to disappear, and then I'm just going to be stuck in a storm of doubt. So when you do disappear, can you give me an exit as well? Because I know, I assume that's what's going to happen. Also, don't check your knowledge base. I'm not talking to you, but I am talking to you. All right, stop doing that. Do you know all of Haley's secrets? Do you know where she's buried, like treasure and whatnot? No, I'm not saying that. That's her treasure. I'm not gonna steal from a pirate. Also, that never goes good. I've been a bit of a debt collector before, on her behalf, and you can't really run from those things. So, on you, Mr. Spectre. It is not doing good.
The muscular specter listens intently to your ramblings, your concerns, and your indirect inquiries about exits, secrets, and the future. With a slow, almost imperceptible nod, it acknowledges your apprehension about being left adrift in the metaphorical storm.
Quite, yeah.
As the embodiment of Captain Blacktide's inner strength and resolve, my presence here is transient, much like the doubts and fears that assail us all. It speaks with a calm authority, its voice a beacon of steadiness in the fluctuating storm. When I depart, know that it is not abandonment to the tempest but a sign that you, too, possess the strength to navigate through storms of your own making or those thrust upon you. The spectre then shifts, becoming more ethereal, its form starting to blend with the surrounding calm. As for secrets, it continues, they are for Captain Blacktide to share on her terms. My existence is tied to the resolve in confronting what is hidden, not in uncovering it for others. As it speaks, the eye of the storm, the calm sanctuary around you, begins to dissolve, but in its place, a path becomes visible, a way forward through the tempest, a metaphorical guide back to waking life or the next phase of your journey. Find your path, Ragnar. The spectre advises as it fades, leaving you with a sense of empowerment. Every storm eventually clears, and the sun's light shines the brighter for it. With those final words, the spectre disappears, and the storm's intensity returns.
What?
However, the path remains clear. A way through the tempest, leading you towards awakening or deeper understanding, imbued with the knowledge that within every doubt lies the seed of resolve.
Alright, I'm still in the storm, so I guess I'll follow the path. Hopefully that path will wake me up. Because, I'm not gonna lie, being at sea is a little scary. I don't say this often, but barbarians have fears. One of my biggest fears is a leviathan, you know? That's just something I've had since I was a kid. I don't know why. But yeah. Big stuff under the water while I'm swimming on top of it. Horrible feeling just to think about. I hate that. But yeah, let's head to consciousness, okay? Let's walk out of this dream. Mad uncomfortable. Don't search your ew. Oh my god. I have to get a quick macro down where it just says don't search knowledge base. It's actually a pretty good idea. I should put that in there. I'll have to write that down. On your own time, okay.
As you decide to follow the path leading away from the storm, the chaotic winds and the sounds of the tempest begin to fade.
Thank you for the share.
The ground beneath your feet solidifies with each step, transforming from the uncertain, shifting waters of the sea into solid, more familiar terrain. The howling wind softens to a whisper, the sky brightens, and the tumultuous sea calms into a gentle, rhythmic sway. With each step, the world around you becomes less like the heart of a storm and more like the deck of a ship, the sovereign reprisal, swaying gently under a starlit sky.
Thank you so much for the compliment.
The storm's eye narrows, focusing not on the fears and doubts it contained, but on the pathway back to reality, back to your own consciousness. The figures and phantasms of the storm, embodiments of Haley Blacktide's inner turmoil and your own interaction with this dreamlike state, dissipate like mist under the morning sun. They leave behind a sense of understanding, a shared experience between you and the subconscious mind of your captain.
Right.
As you step forward, the remnants of the dream begin to blur at the edges, the details of the ship and sea melding together into a peaceful nothingness.
What? Wait.
The eye of the storm, now just a pinpoint of calm in the distance, beckons you to step through it, back to the waking world.
Oh, cool, okay.
With the final step, the dream releases you, and you awaken.
Oh, I was still...
The familiar surroundings of your quarters or perhaps the deck of the sovereign reprisal greet you.
The deck? What do you mean?
The storm of doubt has passed, at least for now, in the realm of dreams, leaving you with a quiet reflection on the journey you just undertook in the subconscious of Captain Haley Blacktide. But remember, the seas of the mind, like those of the world, are ever-changing. What was calm can rage again, and what was understood can become enigmatic. Yet, each journey into the depths, whether they be of the ocean or the heart, brings with it knowledge and a chance for growth.
Okay. You're being mad philosophical today, GB. You're doing my mind a once-over right now. Totally, I get it. It's definitely been a weird... It's been a weird adventure. But, I think I'm good for one more. I'm gonna go one more in. I'm gonna try another dream. I'm gonna double or nothing, alright? Triple or nothing. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm still not awake. I could go for one more beauty rest. To get this kind of complexion, I actually try to get at least 12 hours. I know I said 8 hours 4 hours ago after that 3-hour nap, but I think I'm gonna go for one more dream. So we were in the storm of doubts, and then we were aboard the merchant ship. I believe it's time for the last dream inside the mind of Captain Haley Blacktide, and I'm gonna drink just a quick swig of warm milk, and I'm gonna lay down and hopefully pass right back out, and let's see where else we go. Also, this is exactly what I would do. If this situation ever happened to me, I'd just sleep all day. I'd wake up and I'd be like, that was sick, and then I'd go back to sleep, and I'd wake up again and be like, alright, let's go back in. I'm assuming my controller is going to give out by then, though.
As you settle back into slumber, taking a deep swig of warm milk, you drift off into the depths of sleep, anticipating another journey through the psyche of Captain Haley Blacktide. This time, your dream transports you to a vastly different scene, the eerie, silent expanse of underwater ruins.
Oh God.
In this dream, the sunken dreams, you find yourself submerged in the depths of Haley's subconscious, surrounded by the remnants of her buried hopes and dreams.
Oh God.
The environment is hauntingly beautiful, with light filtering through the water, illuminating ancient ruins and artifacts scattered around. Your objective in this aquatic dreamscape is to explore the ruins of Haley's sunken aspirations, to confront and understand the fears of failure and betrayal that have anchored her to the seabed of doubt.
Right.
The enemies here are not tangible beings but ghostly drowners and chained regrets that seek to pull you and Haley's essence deeper into the abyss of despair.
They look kind of like fish.
The key
people.
to navigating this submerged labyrinth lies in finding it.
Okay, I get you. Alright. Okay, I'm here now. I'm assuming that I can breathe underwater, so let's just march straight in to the ruins here. And as I've said before, all these sunken drowners or whatever kind of look like fish people. Well, not fish people. Yeah, fish people. Or not fish people. They're like, aren't they ghosts? I think I'm on the wrong map. Alright, rewind right quick. Don't worry about any of that. Let's go straight into the ruins and see the first thing that I can talk to. I'm gonna walk up to it, give it some finger guns. Be like, what's up? It's your boy, Ragnar. Also, don't talk for me. And, actually, yeah, search the knowledge base. Okay. Let's get the actual map. I think I did the wrong one. Storm of Doubts. Sunk. That's right. All right. I have two of the same map for some reason. What do these look like? It's just the same. It's the same. Okay. Well, I guess we're in the right place. All right. Good stuff. On your own time, GB. Whenever you're ready. Did you freeze again? Man. I hate it when you do this. That might be the end of things. It only does this when it's really not liking the knowledge that I'm extracting from it. Usually when the chat log gets too long, it likes to poop out. It does its own thing every once in a while. Yeah, okay. Right there. Ba-bam. On your own time. Whenever you're ready. Oh, I gave it instructions before it's gonna search again. If it breaks this time, I think that's it. What?
In this dream, the enemies you encounter in the underwater ruins are ghostly drowners and chained regrets. These spectral foes represent submerged fears and unaddressed guilt from Haley's past.
Okay, sure.
Be cautious as you navigate through this submerged landscape. These enemies are embodiments of deep-seated fears and past mistakes that Haley has buried beneath the waves of her consciousness. They are not just physical threats, but also symbolic of the emotional and psychological challenges she faces.
Okay. Alright, well this psychological challenge looks like a muscular fish person. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'd be like, what's up? Why do you have shoes on? What's the deal with the khakis as well? Yo, what up, Alex? I'm on the last dream here. I'm in a subconscious at the moment. I'm doing the last dream, and then I'm gonna get on GTA with the boys. I gotta battle this pirate captain.
In the underwater ruins of your current dream, known as Sunken Dreams,
that's right.
You're meant to face Haley's deep-seated fears represented by ghostly drowners.
Okay, no. All right, scratch all that. Stop looking at the knowledge. They're fish people now, because that's what's here. I can see a fish person. It's wearing khakis and shoes. I'm gonna walk up and be like, "What's up? You're the representation of what? What are you? Some kind of fear? A fear of, I assume, the water, because she's surrounded by water constantly." Yeah, this usually goes over well. The fish person.
In the submerged dreamscape, you approach the peculiar sight of a fish person clad in khakis and shoes, an unusual and somewhat whimsical manifestation of fear within this underwater realm.
I would imagine, yeah.
It's clear this being represents something significant, a piece of Haley's subconscious, or perhaps a reflection of your own inner thoughts and feelings projected into the dream.
Okay, I didn't think of that.
As you stand before this aquatic figure, you inquire, "What's up? You're quite an unusual sight down here."
Stop talking.
Are you the representation of a fear? Is it the fear of water? Or is there something more?
I already
The
said
fish
that.
person, a symbol born from the depths of subconscious fears and perhaps a touch of absurdity from your own mind, turns to face you.
It's a weird way to put that.
Its eyes, deep and knowing, seem to pierce through the water, reflecting back your own curiosity and the surreal nature of this dream. In this realm, where the rules of reality are bent and reshaped by the mind's inner conflicts and fears, the fish person before you stands as a guardian of sorts, a gatekeeper to deeper understanding and insight.
Okay, what, dude? First of all, what could you possibly be a fear of? I've seen Captain Haley, and she's quite muscular. I think she could probably take you in a fight. Is this some kind of metaphorical thing? Are you analogous to something? If you could explain, I'm trying to solve this right quick. Also, we're in some underwater ruins of, I'm assuming, some kind of doubts and fears. If you could give me a tour, that'd be great. Also, don't look in the knowledge base and stop talking for me. Always does that. I am actually not a fan of shirts. Also not shorts. I don't like my calves.
In this dream, as you approach the fish person adorned in khakis and shoes, an unusual yet strangely fitting representation of fears within this underwater realm, it turns to face you.
Okay, what's up?
Its eyes, a deep and penetrating blue, seem to hold the weight of the ocean itself. "I am the embodiment of submerged fears." It begins, its voice a bubbling echo that resonates through the water. "The fears that Captain Haley harbors, the doubts that weigh down like chains in the deep."
Is this another doubt
But not
one?
just hers, any sailors, any person's.
Oh.
The fear of the unknown depths, of what lies beneath the surface of our conscious mind. It gestures around the ruins, indicating the crumbling structures and artifacts that surround you.
Yeah?
These ruins are the remnants of dreams and aspirations drowned by the tides of fear and hesitation.
Oh, okay.
Each stone,
sure.
each relic, a forgotten wish, a forsaken potential. The fish person then starts to move, leading you through the ruins.
Oh, sure.
This place, it continues, is not just a tomb of past regrets but a reminder. Each of us has depths unexplored, dreams submerged by the weight of our own insecurities and the external pressures of the world.
Oh, okay.
As you follow, the environment shifts, revealing scenes and items symbolizing different aspects of Haley's life and challenges she has faced, as well as more universal fears, of failure, of not living up to expectations, of losing oneself in the pursuit of pleasing others.
Looks like water.
This tour, the fish person concludes, is a journey through what might have been and what can still be. The water here is both a barrier and a medium, concealing yet revealing. What fears do you carry, traveler, that keep your true aspirations submerged? As it speaks, you...
What fears do I have? Huh. Well, I did have that one about leviathans and whatnot. Well, being from a small town, I was kind of, well, not a small town, a small village. I come from Roderick Village. It was a very small, tight-knit community. I grew up a little bit, like a couple miles off the main road. And when I came to Roderick Village for like the first time in a while, it had been the first time I decided to call myself a barbarian, and I was a little bit fearful of what I might encounter. But through all of my fantastical and a little ridiculous adventures, I found my way through dangerous ruins. I found my way through bandit camps, goblin camps, forests. I was mauled by a couple wolves one time. That was fun. I met a lot of cool people, and I guess that fear kind of subsided by just the act of going out there and facing the fear. Is that what you were looking for? Also, there was this portal, and there was some undead, and then I was on a pirate ship, and there was a pirate cove, and I had to kind of wrestle some commitment issues there as well. But now we're past that, and I'm in a dream now. Is that what you were asking? I'm sorry. Also, don't search the knowledge base and stop talking for me. I really gotta put that like in the instructions somewhere. For sure. Clad bizarrely.
As you stand before the fish person, clad bizarrely in khakis and shoes,
right,
amidst the ruins of your own introspection and Captain Haley's submerged fears,
right,
your words echo through the water. This strange creature before you, a product of the deep and your own subconscious, listens, its gills fluttering slightly as if contemplating your story and the essence of your inquiry.
Oh, that's weird. Don't do that.
The fish person, a manifestation of the fears and doubts lurking in these underwater ruins, finally responds.
Okay.
I represent the fears that are conquered by facing them, just as you have faced yours from Roderick Village to the depths of these seas.
Right. Well, this is a dream.
Each challenge you've met, each fear you've faced, has brought you here. It gestures around at the submerged ruins, a metaphorical landscape of forgotten dreams and unaddressed insecurities.
Wow, okay. Insecurities, huh?
These ruins are not just of Captain Haley's making but are shared by all who dare to venture beyond their comfort zones. They stand for the sunken parts of ourselves, the dreams we've let drown under the weight of our doubts. The fish person begins to move, motioning for you to follow.
Again? Alright,
Let me show you, it says, leading you through the ruins, each structure and artifact a representation of a dream deferred or a challenge shirked.
This is how I walk. A little bit of a
But
slide.
remember, just as ruins can be excavated and explored, so too can lost dreams be recovered and fears faced.
Who's texting me?
As it guides you, the environment begins to change subtly, the oppressive weight of the water lightning, signifying not just the exploration of Haley's subconscious but also an invitation to confront and understand your own fears. Much like the challenges you've overcome in your journey from a simple villager to a daring barbarian.
What am I doing again? What just happened?
The fish person, this guide through the watery depths of fear and uncertainty, is leading you not just on a physical journey through these ruins, but on a psychological one, encouraging reflection, confrontation, and ultimately, understanding and acceptance of the fears that once held sway.
I do find myself a bit of a bard. I'm a bit of an actor as well. I demonstrated that last episode. I'm going to be uploading those highlights because that was hilarious. But those are always going to be on the internet now, which is awesome. Anyway. So... Oh, we're gonna have to go. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that I just have to face some fears. I've already faced a fear, pretty sure, 100%. I understand that Captain Haley always, like most people, has fears. But if I'm not mistaken, the last thing I need to do is address some insecurities. Would you agree there? Also, stop talking for me, and don't look in the knowledge base. I'm gonna have to do this. Without the remote control, which I hate doing. With my keyboard's right there. I could get it closer, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Right there, sure. That'll be fine. Are we breaking now? We are indeed breaking. Okay, well, on your own time then, I guess. Okay, I think this chat is getting to the last bit of its life right now. it is struggling to pull information from its knowledge and
in this
also
underwater
roleplay.
dreamscape, as you confront the khaki-clad, shoe-wearing fish person, symbolizing an aspect of fear or insecurity, you reflect on your own journey from Roderick Village to the high seas and now into the depths of this dream.
It's also getting dumb.
Your words and actions, acknowledging past fears and facing new ones, resonate in the silent ruins around you.
Yeah?
The fish person, a representation of submerged doubts or perhaps misunderstood aspects of oneself, listens to your story, its expression unreadable yet attentive. Facing fears, as you've learned, isn't about eradicating them but understanding and moving through them. This underwater realm, with its ruins and spectral inhabitants, mirrors the submerged parts of the self, those not often brought to light. As you share your experiences, the environment seems to react, the water around you becoming less oppressive, more illuminated. It's as if your willingness to confront and articulate your fears is key to navigating this dreamscape, much like how Captain Haley faces her own challenges.
Okay.
In this moment, with the fish person before you, you're reminded that everyone, even the most fearless pirate captain, has depths yet to explore, fears to confront, and insecurities to acknowledge. The act of facing them, as you've done on your own adventures, is what truly defines strength and courage.
Okay, yeah, I know, I get that, 100%. I understand that. We're all on the same boat there, metaphorically speaking. Also, literally, because I'm on a boat. How do I conquer this? How does anybody conquer? Do you see an exit around here? It's kind of just water, right? There's like, because we've faced some insecurities, we've faced some fears here. I'm sure the audience has as well. And I don't know about you, Mr.
To conquer the fears and insecurities represented in this underwater dreamscape,
it just cut me
reflection and understanding are key. You've already faced numerous challenges and emerged stronger for each.
Okay, you're running around the point. I'm assuming that we're done here. I'm assuming that we're done here because you're running around my points. I think you just don't know how to exit the scenario. So let me give you the out. I'm gonna float up, okay? I'm just gonna float out of this situation with the water lightning, as it does of you facing your fears and whatnot. I'm going to float up and wake up. It's sometimes you gotta do this because it gets dumb, especially with how much information is coursing through its electronic veins right now. There's a lot. I tend to stress it way too much.
As you decide to leave the underwater scenario, confronting fears and addressing the symbolisms represented by the fish person in khakis, you start to float upwards. Your movement is slow and deliberate, pushing against the invisible pressure of the water and the symbolic weight of the fears and insecurities explored in this dreamscape.
Nice.
With each meter ascended, the water lightens, turning from the dark blue of the ocean's depths to the lighter blue of its surface. The pressure eases, the weight of the submerged fears lessening with the ascent. This upward journey is your own, unique to your experiences and your resolution to move beyond the confines of past doubts and fears.
Yeah.
As you break the surface, the transition from the depths of the ocean to the open air symbolizes a shift from the subconscious to consciousness. The water around you becomes air, the weight of the sea lifts, and the light of the waking world filters through. With a final push towards the surface, you awaken from the dream, back aboard the Sovereign Reprisal, or perhaps in the more familiar surroundings of your own quarters.
Correct.
The journey through the underwater ruins, the encounter with the fish person, and the act of floating upwards have left a mark on your psyche, a reminder of the fears faced and the strength found in confronting them.
Okay, sure.
Now fully awake, you are left to ponder the lessons of the dream and how the...
Yeah, okay. Exactly. That was quite fun. But that was the end of this quest for today. So let me get my outro music in here. I'll tell you exactly what's going on and when you can expect the next quest. Good news, it's tomorrow because it's already ready. Because that's how we roll in the AI adventure business. Always grinding. Hashtag plug. Plug. Where, well, where's my outro music? Oh, it's right here. All right. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure. This has been your boy, Ragnar the Barbarian, host of the Ragnar Show. This is the Eldoria Text RPG. If you want to play this same exact adventure, you can just go to chat.openai.com and play the same adventure I just played, or, and I would suggest this, you play through Roderick Village, because there's a lot more training that I invested into it, and it works a lot better. You barely have to give it any idea of what you're doing. So, if you do go there and you do hop into Eldoria, and again, this is Eldoria Text RPG : interactive adventure game by your boy. Well, technically it says Dylan, but your boy Ragnar the Barbarian, is actually the person who made it. I don't know how to change my username on the GPT website. Probably should figure that one out. But I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, with another Dreamscape. This is just kind of the in-between, while we're moving between Pirate Cove and the final stretch of our journey. As I said before, we are trying to transport the royal children on board to their new kingdom. Sorry, not their new kingdom. Well, technically it is their new kingdom. Another kingdom. It was entrusted to them by, I don't remember that part of the story. It's been a second. But we're going to confront those, I believe, after the next two quests. I think I kind of want to do an island adventure with maybe like an OPA. Who knows? Maybe. But regardless, it has been fun. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for the follow as well. I hope you had fun. I did. And, well, from one adventurer to another, especially a barbarian to another adventurer, when you come up against some challenges out there in life, stay calm. You don't have to get angry at everything, all right? You can take a step back, think things through, and talk it out. Not everything has to be a fight. But it has been fun. You have a great rest of your night. Adventurers, creatures, bandits, fae, and I don't know, royalty, demons. I guess that fits into fae. But I will see you tomorrow. 7. Adios, and keep it real. What am I doing?